That's most of the motor right there. I've done a lot of polishing and porting on it. The whole valve cover, everything's all chromed out. The head's been painted with the True Fire. We got the True Fire intake manifold right there. It's all been redone. All that's been chromed out, all polished out, all done by hand. And later on tonight, when my neighbors go to sleep, I am going to make this bumper for you guys, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it and how to do it right, so that you're not fucking with a whole lot of material and you're not making a lot of shit that's really expensive here. Like, you know, you spend $700 on this bumper, when really, in fact, it's going to cost me $30 to make. So why the fuck would I spend $700 on something that's going to spend $30 to make? So, just letting you guys all know out there how cheap these parts actually are to make. You can use fiberglass reinforcement on the backside. I prefer not to do that. I'd rather spend $70 on making a part than go with the route that VIES and Sabon and all them go with, and they mix the fiberglass on the backside with a little bit of this matte right here. They paint that shit black, and it just doesn't come out right. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it the right way. Now later on this week, I'm going to be making a trunk too. So see, this is the mold. You're going to have a nice lip all the way around the edges, and you can create this with pretty much anything. Clay, that guy's got a video on here that shows how to make these flanges and lips. Now a lot of people use fiberglass just on a piece of glass and then peel it off, and then they can use that as the lip. I do this. I use wood. I pretty much use anything that I could think of to make these shapes and get these shapes just right on these edges, like right here where you want it to extend out. And all this is going to get cut out right here. All this will be cut out, all that will be cut out, all this right here will be cut out. All these parts will all be cut out. So you're not going to see that. So don't really concentrate your time on all this parts, because these ain't going to be there. You just want it smooth enough so it'll pop from the mold and not create a mechanical lock. Alright, you want it to be smooth back here. You don't want any ink caves right here. You don't want it to go inwards and have this part coming outwards, because you'll never get it out. You want to make sure all your lips are right. That's what you really want to concentrate on, is what's going to actually be seen. Now a lot of this shit can be fixed. You just put a coat of resin on it until it fills in all the little tiny holes and air bubbles and shit like that. And you are going to get air bubbles unless you're vacuum degassing, which there's probably a video on YouTube about it, on how to vacuum degas and what you need to make. But that shit's expensive to buy, and I don't have that kind of money, and I do this shit cheap. As you can see, I brush on my PVA really thick. I don't spray it. I don't make it look all pretty and shit, because it's all going to get clear coated afterwards anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. So on a bumper, I'm going to tell you right now, there is no easy way to do this. It's going to be a bitch to pull, and if it doesn't come out within the first 20 minutes, try harder, because it will come out. Eventually it will come out. If you waxed it and PVA'd it, it will come out. Don't give up. Don't throw it away. It will come out. When you're making the molds, make sure you don't have any right angles. Get rid of all those fucking right angles. Go with straight edges. So you want everything to have at least a little bit more of an angle. And for this, we're going to do it in multiple pieces too. We're not going to use one solid piece. That'd be a waste of fiberglass and cloth, and it would be a waste of carbon for sure. And you just aren't going to be able to get all these little air pockets out right in these corners everywhere, because that cloth isn't going to want to sit in all those positions at once and not be able to get mixed up. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this shit, edit it, and then start this as video 1 of 5. So stick with us. We'll be back soon, and I will show you guys how to do a carbon fiber front bumper for your guys' car using a stock front bumper. So You're going to get that nice stock look, but you're going to get that carbon look too. So, all right, stay tuned.